Melissa. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to do a 10-minute yoga stretch. So whenever you're ready, join me in a comfortable seat, Sukhasana, crossing in the shins or ankles, finding whatever's best for you to begin. We're going to start by closing the eyes, finding a nice long spine, shoulders stacked over the hips, the chin parallel to the ground. Taking a nice cleansing inhale through the nose, filling up completely, fill the lower diaphragm up completely. As you exhale, open the mouth inside out. 2 more rounds. Inhale, filling up completely, filling up the lower diaphragm, the lungs. As you exhale, side out. And 1 more round. Now, if you're able, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, keeping a deepened breath. On your next inhale, reaching the arms up, out, and around. You may flutter the eyes open, maybe taking your gaze up to the fingertips. And as you exhale, allowing the fingers to rain down, fingertips come to the ground beside you. As we inhale, we're going to sit up really tall. And as we exhale, allowing the right ear to fall towards the right shoulder, keeping that right shoulder nice and relaxed. We're going to place the right fingertips above the left ear, allowing just the weight of the hand to stretch the left side of the neck and shoulder without actually pulling on the head. And then walking your left fingertips away from you, reaching through the left fingertips. Nice cleansing inhale. Nice cleansing exhale. Great, and then maybe you rotate your arm in one direction and the other. And then releasing that left hand to the ground. Sliding that right hand above the right ear and inhaling the head back to neutral. Releasing the right hand. Inhale, growing long in the spine. And as you exhale, allowing the left ear to fall towards the left shoulder. Go ahead and place the left fingertips above the right ear, allowing the weight of the hand to stretch the neck, the shoulder, and keeping the shoulders relaxed. Walking the right fingertips away from you, reach into the right fingertips. Inhale and exhale. Rotating the arm in one direction and then the other. And then allowing the right hand to come to the ground, allowing the left hand to slide back above the left ear, pressing the head back to neutral, and releasing that left arm. Making your way into a tabletop position, knees underneath hips, wrists underneath shoulders. As you inhale, allow the belly to drop, the gaze to lift, coming into your cow back. As you exhale, around in the spine, pressing away from the mat with inhaling cow. And exhaling cat. 1 more round. Really feeling the movement in your body. And then pressing the hips back towards the heels. Extending the arms out in front of you, spreading the fingers wide. Shoulders are looped down the back. On your next inhale, lifting up, elbows point back. As you exhale, lower the hips down. Lower the belly down. Lower the chest and head. On your next inhale, pressing into the tops of the feet, the hips are pressing into the ground, lifting the heart forward and up just as much as comfortable to your lower back. Finding your cobra. Shoulders loop down the back. If you're squeezing in the glutes, try to release that. 1 more breath. And then pressing into the hands to lift the hips up, come into the toes, pressing the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good. The shoulders are looping down the back, pressing away from the mat with the hands as the heels release towards the ground. Great. Walking the hands back to the feet. Come into fingertips. Inhale, looking forward. And as you exhale, coming into a little squat. As you inhale, lift the hips back up. Allow the head to fall, coming into your forward fold. And exhale, releasing the hips down, coming into a little squat. Inhale, lifting up. Forward fold. And exhale into your squat. Making your way back to your forward fold, rooting in both feet. As we inhale, we're going to lift up, out, and around. Palms meet overhead. And as you exhale, keeping the hips nice and square, we're going to bring the hands through heart center and then reaching the right fingertips to the back wall. Left fingertips are going to reach forward. We're going to feel the shoulders squeeze towards each other as we start to take the gaze over the right middle finger. Without that right hip pressing back, we're pressing that right hip forward. Taking a nice full inhale, a nice full exhale. Inhale, lift through center. Exhaling, hands through heart center. And then reaching the left fingertips back, the right fingertips forward. Trying to keep that left hip pressed forward and looking over that left shoulder. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, reach back through center. And exhale, fold and forward. Good. Inhale, finding your half lift. Hands may walk up to shins, feel the shoulders loop down the back. Long on an energy from tailbone to crown. Full inhale. And then exhale, walking the hands forward, finding your downward facing dog. Inhale here. And then exhale, stepping your right foot outside of your right hand. Go ahead and lower down to that left knee, come into the top of the left foot, pressing into the left big toe. You may come to tinted fingers here, or you may come to fist, or you may come to blocks. Wherever you're at, as you inhale, feel the chest lift, shoulders relax. And exhale, softening in the hip. One more breath here. And then planting that left hand, we're going to reach the right fingertips towards the sky, taking your gaze with you. Full inhale. And exhale, bring that right hand down. Come to the left toes and off of that left knee. We're going to walk to the left side of the mat, toes down in, heels out. And as you exhale, walking the fingertips back in line with the toes, bending the elbows back as you release the head towards the ground. Feel the sits bones lifting high. Your weight is shifting more into the balls of the feet. Taking one more full breath here. And then walking the hands forward, turning back to the front of the mat, walking the hands to the inside of that right foot, and stepping the right foot back, finding your plank pose. Nice strong plank, top of a push-up. And then inhale, lifting the hips high, come to the toes. And then exhale, releasing the heels, downward facing dog. Stepping the left foot outside of the left hand, lowering down to that right knee. You can take whichever hand variation you would like again. As you inhale, finding length in the spine. As you exhale, releasing in the hip. Full inhale. Full exhale. Planting that right hand, left fingertips lift to the sky. You may take your gaze with you and trying to prevent that left knee from coming out to the side or really hugging that left knee in. Full inhale. Full exhale. Releasing that left hand to the inside of the left foot. Coming to the right toes and off of that right knee. This time we're going to walk to the right side of the mat. Once you're there, go ahead and bring the heels in, toes out. Knees are stacking over ankles, and then walking the hands up to the thighs. Shoulders loop down the back. Taking a full inhale here. And as you exhale, allowing that right shoulder to drop as you look over the left. And then inhale through center, allowing the left shoulder to drop as you look over the right. When we're round to each side, and then making your way back through center, releasing the hands down, and then walking back, turning back to the front of the mat. Hands come to the inside of that left foot. We're going to step that left foot back now, plank pose. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, lifting back to the toes, hips lift high, and exhaling, downward facing dog. Taking 3 breaths here. On your last exhale, releasing the knees to the ground, coming to the tops of the feet, sitting back in your child's pose. Arms can be extended out in front of you, or you can take the arms along your side. The knees can be together, or if it's more comfortable to you, to bring the knees a little wider, that's perfectly fine. Allowing the forehead to rest on the ground. Tuning in to the sound of your breath. Finding your connection with God as you experience an inner peace. Taking one more breath here. And then allowing the head to rock from side to side, from ear to ear, massaging the third eye, the brow. And then making your way back to center and walking the hands back to you. I'm going to come to face you, sitting on the heels if that's okay for you, allowing the hands to meet at heart center. Blessings and namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Also, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and leave me a comment to let me know what you would like to see next. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope to see you again soon.